Welcome to Sports Savvy TV. Well, I can't say I'm surprised on this one, and here's why. All year, the Cleveland Cavaliers had the number one team in the NBA. It was a tie between them and the Thunder, who were the best teams in the NBA. The Cavs broke multiple records. They won 60 games. They were unstoppable. Ty Jerome took a step forward. The rest of them guys were consistent. Evan Mobley is the defensive player of the year. They all played ball. Donovan Mitchell, he was steady all year. None of that matters now that the playoffs have started. The Pacers came into this game and just dominated. The Cavs came into this game like the Pacers was going to bow down to them. This series going 7 games, folks. The Cavs are not winning this series unless Darius Garland is on the court. Darius Garland is a cool 20-7. He gives you another threat out there. Another threat that Tyrese Halliburton have to think about. You have to make Tyrese Halliburton work. He got it too easy right now. They got Tyrese Halliburton on mismatches. He's going to win every time. That little sneaky step back he be doing, he be clearing buku space with that move. Darius Garland need to get back so everybody else on the Cavs team can line up. Because on paper, they match up perfectly against each other. I like the matchups. It's a coin flip. But all year we seen where the Cavs could be beat when they're not focused. And that's what we seen. I'm not telling folks to not overreact to this win by the Pacers, but mark my words, the Cavs still should be able to win this series. They just got to play ball, man. The Pacers are a good team. They ain't going to beat themselves most of the time. You got to beat them. Rick Carlisle is a good coach. He been a good coach. The Pacers play defense first, and they get out and run. That's one way you can beat the Cavs. They have 2 big men. Them big men don't like to run down the court like that. At the end of the day, they are big men. You feel me? They rather play half-court game. And when the Cavs are missing, the Pacers are getting that pill and they running with it. Real talk, man. They running with it. The big men not able to keep up. In this series, pace and style of play gonna be crucial. I mean crucial. Because look at this though. The Cavs lost this game and they only had 7 turnovers. That's crazy, right? You don't turn the ball over and you lose. Another thing that the Cavs, they better fix and fix immediately. Their 3-point shooting. I don't care who you playing. You're not winning when you shoot 23% from 3 while the visiting team shoots 52%. You're just not going to win like that. They need to pick it up from the free throw line too. They shot 72% compared to the Pacers 93%. Come on, man. This is the playoffs. The Cavs put up regular season numbers. They were able to win in the regular season like that because they were so dominant, playing together so good. But it ain't happening in this one. It ain't happening. The Pacers even was a +5 on them with assists. It ain't enough. Now, they did have 8 steals. But, man, they wasn't turning that into points. Evan Mobley had 20 and 10. Donovan Mitchell had 33 and 4 assists. Ty Jerome balled out 21 and 8. But Ty Jerome could have had about 30 points in this game. You know? I say he had a good game, but he didn't really have no good game when I think about it. Ty Jerome need to play better. Look at Ty Jerome's field goal percentage. He didn't really have a good game. Max Strus has 7 and 7. They're going to need him to get 10 points. DeAndre Hunter had 11. They might need a little more from him. Dean Wade, 0 points. If he going to play like that, the Cavs need to give Imani Bates a chance and Tyson, the rookie, a chance. Because you need production when you're being put in the game. Also, Isaac Okoro, he only had 2 points. That's another one. If they can't perform, let them rookies, them guys that's sitting on the bench that waiting on the opportunity, a chance to play, man. Because they going to need it. This was the big tell in the game. Jared Allen only had 12 and 5. The Cavs are good and dominant when their bigs are eating, when their bigs are being active, offensively and defensively. You know? Jared Allen with 12 and 5, and they're going to get it done. The Cavs must dictate the style of play to feed him, to get him going. You know? When you look at the Pacers side of things, they have balanced scoring. The Pacers are probably the most balanced team in the NBA. They balled out, man. You know what I'm saying? They shot 53% from the field. Balling, man. Just balling. Pascal Siakam. He got a ring. He know what it takes to win. 17 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists. That dude, Nesmith, solid. 17 points, 8 assists. The Pacers only had 38 points in the paint. To the Cavs 70, it didn't matter, you know, because this balanced scoring is just amazing. Ben Mathurin, 11 and 5. Tyrese Halliburton had 22 and 13 assists. Ballin'. Miles Turner, 13 and 11. That three-pointer he hit at the end of the third going into the fourth was crucial. When he could step out and hit that three, Pacers become dangerous, man. Real talk. TJ McConnell, the vet, 7 and 2. They were balling, man. Obi Toppin, he also had 7 and 2. They balled out. The Pacers turned the ball over 16 times compared to the Cavs 7, and they were able to win the game. That's when you know you got you a good team. But the guy who stole the show and been balling, he has a chance to be a future All-Star someday. Andrew Nembhard, 23.6 assists. And in the playoffs, man, this dude is putting up 16 points per game. He's a plus 56, shooting 57% from 3, 52% from the field. He balling, man. Real talk. That's through 6 games. The man been balling, man. What makes the Pacers a dangerous team? That balanced scoring. You know, any night, any one of their starters can lead you in scoring. It's hard to defend that, you know. On the Cavs side of things, they have to come out and take the fight to the Pacers. Donovan Mitchell, it's time for him to step it up. He never been to a conference finals. That's unbelievable. If he don't get to the conference finals this year, man, he deserves all the criticism that come his way. You feel me? Because this series is all on him. It gonna comes down to him being smart. Are you a great player or are you a good player? Because when you look at Donovan Mitchell over his career, man, when he takes 11 3-pointers in a playoff game, his teams are 2 and 7. He need to feed the big men in the paint. And they need to play better defense as a team. They gave up 19 threes, man. You can't give up that at home. That's insane. And you know, Donovan Mitchell is 1 and 5 when he takes 30 shots in a playoff game. He needs to stop shooting so much. Feed the big men. Share the sugar, man. That's the only way they're going to win this. They balance scoring has to match the Indiana Pacers balance scoring. This Sports Savvy TV. Y'all let me know Who y'all got winning this series, and what did you think of this game? I see y'all on the next one, people.